Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast, Becoming a Solid Man. And I'm going to start putting that in, I want to start putting that more into the lexicon. I want more men to focus on that. Ironically, I talked about that on my women's channel. I've told the ladies, look, y'all need to be looking for a solid man. Now, what is a solid man? A solid man is hitting on as many cylinders as possible. A solid man is closer to what would be called in certain urban areas on the East Coast a thorough man. A thorough. Is like he's hitting, he's good with the ladies, but he's also going to handle his business. He's also going to take care of stuff. Is that man who would be most representative of what I've talked about on here before, the house of the man. That man who could be that good father, that man who can think, that man who can get that money, and that man who can knock that woman out the box. Every single man needs to work towards that. You need to be hitting on as many cylinders as possible. Now, part of that is, you get some women. You that lover, you got that energy and stuff, you get it. But part of it is so you can live a sovereign life. See, some guys want to try to live a sovereign life or something, but then they missing so many pieces. You got to hit on as many angles as possible. First of all, you need to know what you're trying to do in life. And then, let's be real. Let's be real. Even though I've talked much about money and everything, not using it to get women, but you still needed to live your life. Shoot. You still want to eat. You still want to sleep in peace. You still want to have a vehicle if you need to use a vehicle. It gives you the options to move in this world. We can't get past that. So you want to have that, and more men need to think. Just pure think. Get out that emotional stuff. And you got to be logical and rational. And I'm going to be real with you. Let me just say this real quick. A truly logical man is going to be a little cold-blooded. He's just going to look at the facts. He's going to look at the steps he need to do something. He's not a truly logical, rational man. He's not moved by emotion. Yeah, he got some emotion. Yeah, he can pick. You know what? That woman do something nice for him. He can say, baby, you know what? I really appreciate you. I love you. Let me get you these flowers. Or that same, man can still have enough emotion. He have a child. He got that baby girl, and baby girl want to have her little tea and everything. He can sit down with her. But he still, when he got to solve some problems, he got to take care of something. He need to do what he got to do. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And then, look, let's be real. Let's be real out here. It ain't totally peaceful out here. It ain't totally peaceful. You got some guys thinking, well, all the man needs is, if he got his brain, he have to work hard. He don't have to be like our ancestors do, going out there and working everything. Bullshit. Let's be real. You got some predators out here. Now, there's been a few times I've said, if necessary, to defend my sons, or, and I got something to say about that too. Defend my sons, or defend my loved ones, or defend myself. I don't have any problems getting violent. But every single man got to be that way, because you still got men being physically robbed out here, physically being beat up, physically attacked. So a man needs to be able to defend himself. And that's more than just having a weapon. Yeah, they got some concealed carry states, but sometimes you might be in a situation where you got to physically fight. Every man should be that. And then you got some place you can't be walking around with a gun. So what you going to do? So, and what I said about my sons, one thing about my sons, they can seem peaceful to some people, quiet, all of that. But that's one thing about them. They got in trouble before. They got in trouble before because they ain't put up with any shit in school or anything. You get that call or something from somebody, like, oh, okay, what happened? So, but they just have it on a basic thing. So, that's the thing out here. That's ultimately where every man got to go. He got to think, okay, am I a solid man? Do I got the money in check? Okay, check. Can I be rational? Can I shut down those emotions when I need to? Check. Can I bring the emotions up to, play with the kids, hold the baby and stuff, and make love to the woman? Shoot, can I check her? Sometimes I can put that to the side. She get out of hand, I can check her. Boom. And then are you creating the life for yourself? That's the important thing, because that's the ultimate thing. Are you creating a boundary? I always talk about boundaries, but that's what it means to be a man. Men got territory boundaries. Am I creating that boundary? Do I have that sovereignty in my own life? And I'm going to be real. I mean, I understand a lot of men got to work for somebody. That's cool. But one of the things I said in my book, Nice Guys and Players, every man should have at least one thing, a way he make money that's totally under his control. Even if he work for somebody and make 6 figures, that's cool. You're trying to do something. But you should look at that as your day job. I'm just going to be real with it. You should look at that as your day job. Your main thing need to be, okay, what is it I want that I can control? That's my main thing. Even if you ain't making money for it, look at the other thing as like your day job. Ain't no shame in a day job, as long as that's not your main thing. And I'm just saying, that's my philosophy. Somebody might have a different take on that, a different view, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because part of being sovereignty is following what you think ultimately. I can throw out everything I want, and I'm going to live this way, but someone has to say, okay, what can I take from Rom saying? And what can I say, nah, I ain't going to do it like that. And I got respect for that, because ultimately, every single man got to be a man that stands on his own, that represents his own kingdom. Ain't nothing wrong with taking advice or allying with other men, but ultimately, a solid man, he got to have control over his own life and ultimately make his own decisions. There's nothing wrong with advice, but make his own decisions. So I got respect for that, right? So, I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing, and every man need to be focused on that. Being a solid man. It was like getting rid of everything. If you know you got to work on being better with kids, especially if you want kids, okay, you got to work on it. If you know you need to be thinking better, being more rational, you got to work on it. You want to make money, get that hustle mentality and stuff, work on it. Being a better lover, being better with women, work on it. Because ultimately, all of that comes down to you. That comes down to your power, all right? I want y'all to think on that, all right? So I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.